Okay, we have downloaded the MySQL connector to connect Java application to the MySQL, but we have not installed the MySQL. Now we will have to install the MySQL. You can install it as a separately command line tools. For that we will have to write this on the Google, download MySQL command line for Windows, then go to the second link of file hippo, click here and click on this, download this version and install it. Second way is that if you are a PHP developer, then you will have installed WAMP server, and along with the WAMP server MySQL comes free. So install the WAMP server and starts the WAMP server to start the MySQL. I will use this way. So I will start the WAMP server. Here this shows my WAMP server is started successfully. Click on this, go to the MySQL, and you can click here MySQL console. This is a command line interface to execute the queries of MySQL. Default password is blank, so press enter. Now you are entered into the MySQL command line. To see the list of available databases, you have to write the command show databases, and do not forget to enter the semicolon at the end, then press enter. These are the databases. Here I have created the database named as Java for our practicals. So to use that database, write the command use and then database name, use Java, then semicolon. Here you can see that database is changed successfully. Now to see the list of tables into that database, use the command show tables and semicolon. I have created only one table named as info. Now to see the record of that table, fire the SQL query, select star from info. There are two fields, name and age. Name is Mahesh and age is 21. I have inserted only one record. We will retrieve this record into our Java application using the jdbc. Another way is to access MySQL. If you have installed WAMP, then you can also use MySQL easily using phpMyAdmin. Open your browser, type localhost phpMyAdmin. If you are a PHP developer, then you will be familiar with phpMyAdmin. Here left side it will show your all the databases. Click here on Java, click on info. Here you will see only one record. Now if you want to insert another record, you can simply insert using GUI. You will not have to write the query. Now I am inserting another record. Suppose name is mbz, age is 22. Click on go, then that record will be inserted. Query will be performed automatically by the phpMyAdmin. Click on the browse and you will find that two records are inserted. Now you will see that change will be affected here. Fire this query again. You will see that two records are also shown here, means both are connected, both are same. Now we will close this phpMyAdmin. Now we will run our simple jdbc program to retrieve these two records into our Java application. Minimize this MySQL command line tool. Now I have created one Java file named as 1.java and saved into one folder. I have already copied this file into the ext folder in my previous video. So when I will compile this 1.java, I will not include this file into class path because that is already copied into the ext folder. So every time it will be included by default. Now to run your jdbc application, you will have to import SQL package because this result set interface, statement interface, connection interface are from the SQL package. So we will import java.sql.star. Now our class name is mbz. Sorry. Now inside the main method we have written some code. This code inside try block, and after that we have caught an exception E and printed that exception message. Let us understand one line by line. The first step I told is that load the driver. This is the syntax for loading the MySQL driver class dot for name in the bracket driver string. For MySQL, the driver string is com.mysql.jdbc.driver. Now you are thinking that why this type of specific string? Because MySQL vendor has provided us this jar file. Now open this jar file to see what is inside that. You can open it using 7-zip, open archive. You will find com folder first of all. So we have written here com. Inside com folder we will find MySQL. So we have also written here MySQL. Inside MySQL we will find jdbc. So we have written then jdbc dot. Inside you will find driver.class, which is already compiled. Driver.class means this class file, which is provided by MySQL vendor, is responsible for connecting our Java app to their MySQL software. So .driver. Now this method will load that driver.class file. After loading, and here this forName method throws class.found exception. So we have put into the try block. After that we will have to create the object of connection interface. So we have created our reference of connection interface and given the memory allocation. We have got the memory allocation using the factory method get connection of class driver manager. So driver manager dot get connection. Inside that we will enter our connection string. First of all, let me say that this get connection method throws SQL exception. So we have put that method into the try block. Now the connection, explain the connection. This is a fixed connection string for connecting MySQL, for connecting JDBC program that use MySQL. The string is that jdbc colon mysql colon / then host in which your MySQL running. Now here MySQL is running on the same PC, so we have used the localhost, then colon, then port on which your MySQL is running. Default port of MySQL is 3306, so we have not changed this default port. We have put same as it is / name of your database. My database is Java, so I have written here Java double quotation over. Now second argument is the username of your MySQL. By default username of MySQL is root, and third argument is the password of your MySQL. By default password is blank, so I have blank double quotation here. So this was my connection string. After creating connection object of connection interface, we will create the object of we will create the object of statement interface. Again it is interface. We have to create the object using factory method. We have one factory method called create statement, which is from the connection interface. So we have used con object to create the statement object con.create statement, which also throws SQL exception. After that we have write our query inside the string s. Select star from info. We want to display all the records. Now that query is passed into the execute query method, which is of the interface statement. Execute query method is from statement interface, so we have used object of statement st to access this method st.execute query, and which accepts one argument, which is our query which we want to execute. So we have passed our query into the execute query method. It will execute the query, and here our query is select. It will select all the record from the database, and it will generate dummy table and put that dummy table into the result set object. Result set is again an interface, so we cannot create object, but this execute query method will return the object of result set. I will explain in detail in the next videos what is result set and why execute query is used, because as I have said in previous video, there are three methods to execute the query: execute query, and execute update. I will tell in next videos in which cases which method you should use. This execute query also throws SQL exception. Now in result set object rs we have got the dummy table. Now rs result set has a method called next, which will be used, which will move the cursor on the next row. So we will traverse through all the rows now until the table is ended. So we have used the while loop. While rs.next means till you have a row, go to the next row. Inside while loop we have printed the data. System.out.print rs result set has another method called getString, and inside that string getString method accepts one argument, column index, means I want to get the data from first column, then I will write 1. I want to get the data from second column, I will write second. This getString method and next method, this all the methods I will explain in next videos in detail, but right now I am showing working practical. Okay, this is our Java code, and at the end catch exception e and print. Now we will run this Java file. So go to the folder where this Java file is placed. Here it is placed 1.java. Open command window here. To open cmd here, simply write here cmd and press enter. Command window will be open inside that folder. Now compile that file java c, file name is 1.java. Okay, it seems file is successfully compiled. Now run that program java, then class name. Our class name is mbz, java space mbz, and yes, we have got first record Mahesh, then 21 its age, his age, then second record mbz, then 22 his age. Means our jdbc application is working successfully. And you can see that we have not included this connector file here, and though it is working because we have already placed into the ext folder where java is installed, so every time it will be included by default. We will not have to include manually. In next video I will explain all the methods of result set interface to traverse through the database, how to get a particular record from particular location. All the methods I will explain. Thank you. Like my channel, subscribe my channel, like my video and share my video. Thank you.